Hello, it's Nikki. Life's a beach wherever you are. Yes, it's true. We're not going to the beach in California this year, at least not this summer. And unfortunately, a lot of people who are at the beach find themselves getting ticketed for paddleboarding out in the ocean without wearing their mask. True story, couldn't make this one up. But for those of us who are not at the beach, would like to be, but are thinking about it this summer, I thought I'd take us on a little excursion to remember our favorite mammals. There's a lot of great stuff about whales. You can read it in magazines, you can read it in newspapers. This summer talks about the whale migration, all that fun stuff. And I wish I was out there. I wish I was out there on a boat seeing the whale tails. But if you can't do that, there are fabulous movies called Living Waters that take you there, and there's other documentaries that you can just find on YouTube about people who travel and follow the whales, and it's just lots of fun. And it doesn't matter which kind of whale you like, whether it's a humpback whale. This case, there was a picture of a dolphin on this one. This is an actual whale. So if you're looking for the whale tails, then this is one of the options you have to enjoy a little bit of the beach when you're not there. Now, if you were just thinking, what could I do for summer and have a lot of fun, and I can't go anywhere like to the sand and the sea today, go back and look at the original Gidget movies. That'll put you on a surfboard. And also that will also make it lots of fun, because there were 3 versions of Gidget. You gotta believe that the Sandra Dee one was the best, and everything else is okay after that. But Sally Field did do a fabulous job in Gidget, the TV series. So if you haven't seen this in a long time, please go back, look it up. You'll have some fun. And of course, who could forget Frankie Avalon and Annette Funicello? They were so much fun at the beach, and you can have a party with them if you just get your DVD player out and put in Beach Party. I think a lot of people immediately think of bikinis, girls, and Elvis. Oh yes, and who was Elvis? The king of rock and roll? Yes, you can have his complete story. You can go back and find out all about Elvis's life if you want. And then you can also go straight to his movies and get a load of those kissin' cousins and all the other pretty little ladies that worked with him in all of his films. He really was quite the ladies' man. And he didn't look bad in a bathing suit either, so there. Thank you, Elvis. Thank you for bringing us fun at the beach. If you haven't seen Captain Ron, yes, Martin Short from Canada, where there isn't a lot of beachfront property, had a lot of fun doing a movie with Kurt Russell. And so you can have your whole family watch the Captain Ron story. For those of you who remember Jean Arthur, and she was a great comedian, and she was also blonde, she is charming on the beach or off the beach in The Devil and Miss Jones. Now, don't let the title scare you. It has nothing to do with sad or bad. It's totally fun, and it actually is quite the interesting story that doesn't necessarily revolve around a beach, but you sure do get a couple beach scenes where you can go, that could have been me. That could have been me at a beach in the East Coast. Now, for those of us who can't travel, did you know that the airlines now have limited the number of airplanes flying to the point where it's 4 times as much to fly somewhere as it used to be, because there's just limited airplanes in the air. So if you'd like a view from the top without paying that terrible price, why don't you check out Gwyneth Paltrow? She does a great job as a stewardess, and for all of us who miss that wonderful opportunity to fly and see the beach and the ocean from the air, which is another great experience altogether, please check out A View from the Top. If you're looking just to get away and you want to have a holiday, nobody can make a disaster in just a few small steps quicker than Mr. Bean. Yes, it's true. Mr. Bean takes a holiday and he'll take you with him and you will have a blast. I hope you look him up because Mr. Bean has done many, many funny movies, and this one will, of course, on a summer day, make you smile. If you're looking for adventure, and believe me, there's lots of adventure wherever Matthew McConaughey goes, and there's lots of bikini shots wherever his partner Kate Hudson goes. So for those of you who are looking for a little sun and fun and adventure and bikinis, you've got to check out Fool's Gold. Now, for those of us who want to travel around but can't go even out of the country, or would like to go out of the country and see a beach somewhere else, My Life in Ruins, you can go to Greece. Very good. Now, in the country, Descendants is in Hawaii, but it's not a happy, funny story. It's a sad story. So I'd take you to Greece instead. I think you'd really enjoy it. And if you're in the mood, you can also go to India or Australia. But there are a lot of places you can go and find a beach this summer and not even leave your lawn chair. If you figure that, oh my gosh, I don't like flying, I don't want to fly, but I do want to get away, guess what? We can still, even during this pandemic, rent an RV, and you can still get away. Now, the beaches are closed, you can drive by them, you can wave, you can see the ocean far, far away from the hilltop, but believe me, at least in an RV, you're closer than you are in my backyard. So if you would like to go on a little family outing or pretend that you're going on a little family outing, please join Robin Williams with RV. If you just need a good laugh, the original Overboard, Big Yacht, Little Girl. And in this case, the remake with Anna Faris is another great one. If you want a good laugh about people with big egos and big boats, you can have a lot of fun with Overboard, the original or the remake. Both a lot of fun. And finally, if you're just not a beach person because you're like my husband and you don't want any sand around you, you will go ahead and you will grab your picnic basket, you will join Yogi Bear, and you will go out under a nice tree where it's shady, and you will enjoy a picnic outside. Now, for those of you like me, we're all in quarantine, lockdown, call it what you will, we can still step outside onto a patio or step outside onto your backyard and just say, hey, let's just make it a picnic day and do something different and not eat at the table. Let's just throw a blanket down on the ground and enjoy a little time together as if we had gone on vacay. And so I wanted to thank you for joining me on this little trip for this summer, just to get away. Wish we could have gotten to the real beach, but at least we saw some water. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.